So welcome to Oracle Fusion Supply Chain Management Functional Consultant Demo 2. Right, you already know my name is Girinath. If you have any queries, you can ask me directly, okay, from here at the end of the session. Okay, if anybody is missing, right, for yesterday's session, it's already uploaded on respective of YouTube channels. Okay, you can also refer that demo 1 session from YouTube. If anybody is personally requested, so just message to your admins, they will be sending you, okay, a demo 1 YouTube link. Okay, just a minute, still the candidates are joining. Yeah, so this is also a recorded session. Okay, you can also refer anytime from YouTube or any respective communication mechanisms. Let's coming for today's agenda and second demo, right? So once we are joining as a SCM functional consultant in IT companies, what is the major roles and responsibilities? That's the major important thing, right? What roles we are performing, what is our duties. Okay, any job, there must be some roles and responsibilities and duties, right? So as a same SCM consultant, so what is your roles and responsibilities that we are discussing from here? Okay, roles and responsibilities. And what are the different types of functional roles? What are the different types of functional roles? As a SCM functional consultant, if you are joining any IT company, as for your experiences, what functional role is assigning to you? Okay, so what are the different functional roles? What is the training syllabus copy? Okay, so what is the Oracle Fusion application logins? Right. So once you are joining any IT company as a functional consultant, which application you are working? So what is the familiarity of that application? Okay. So what is the training add-ons and support? What we are providing if you are joining on this training? Okay. What is the support from our institutes? So that we'll discuss today's and course registration process and batch timings. I'm announcing at the end of the session. Okay, that's very clear today's agenda. Right, I'm not taking much time. So no theory today. Just want to explaining about what is your roles and responsibilities. We already know what is supply chain management. Right, why businesses are using supply chain management. For using this supply chain management, what applications they are using, ERP applications. What are the different types of ERP applications in the market, right? So what is the greatness of Oracle Fusion ERP applications? So ultimately, we know about this ERP process and supply chain process. Now we want to discuss about once we are joining in any IT company as a SCM functional consultant, what roles and duties, what is our ultimate responsibilities, each and everything we'll discuss, right? Not in depth, but overview about that complete some roadmap regarding your roles and responsibilities. Let's coming for this next slide. The first one is what is the roles and duties for Oracle Fusion functional consultant? The major roles, the major duties, three C's. You can see collection, configure, conversions. Collection, configure, conversions. So there is any implementation project. If it is an implementation project, you are working as a collection, configure, conversion. Collections means what is the requirement, business requirement. For example, business is inventory organization, warehouses are there in the Hyderabad and Bangalore. You are collecting the data. You are collecting the data from the business. Right. So based on the collections of requirements, as a functional consultant, you are set up and customize the requirements in application level. So once we are collecting the data, then after that, we are doing the configurations. So configurations, nothing but setups. For example, you are staying in Hyderabad. You are staying in Hyderabad. So you are applying something. Okay, how to create that location? Your location. We are doing some configurations in the application, or like we are doing some setups. Right. Same way, once we are collecting the data as for the customer requirements from the inventory, what requirements are there? From the procurement, what requirements? From the order management, what requirements are there business? Right. So as a functional consultant, you collect the data and based on the data, you are doing the configurations. So who is providing these collections? Business will be provided. For example, Amazon is a business. Amazon will provide all the details. Amazon will provide all the details. Reliance is the business. Reliance will provide all the details. Yes, my business operations are processing from the Mumbai and warehouses are total warehouses are 17 warehouses in the India. And the complete all the Reliance trends or Reliance marts are receiving material from the warehouses. Yes, they are giving this type of requirements. As a functional consultant, you can take all these requirements with the documentations and doing the configurations in the application. So whenever they want to transfer any material from one location to another location, one warehouse to another warehouse, as for your configurations, automatically the configurations related, okay, whatever the setups you did, that will be comes into the business application. So business is using that configurations and processing the transactions. Visitors don't know anything, right? You know very well about that. You are providing best practice and best solutions to business. Okay. So before that, we must know about that. What is the processes? What is the configurations? Right. So in this training, we are giving complete solution. Business requirement is this. So what you are doing here? If business is expected this, so how you can make the configurations? Each and everything we can explaining on these sessions. Okay. So collections, after configurations, then finally conversions. Data migrations, if any data migrations are there, right? So as a functional consultant, we can perform the data migration by using some spreadsheets or templates. Okay, we can load the templates into the application. For example, there is a 500 suppliers are there. If you are creating manually 500 suppliers, so it is taking very too much of time taking. Too much of time taking. So in such a scenario, the business functional consultant is doing the conversions. Okay, conversions. Okay, this is what a simple functionalities and duties once you are joining any implementation project. If it is a support project, support means already implementation is completed, right? So you are assigned as a support consultant. For example, business is creating some transfer order. One material is transferred from one inventory to another inventory. There is some issue while transfer the material. There is some issue. As a support consultant, you can provide the support. For example, you are sending a money to PhonePe. So if the PhonePe level, so it is tracking somewhere or pending. It is debited from your account, it is debited, the receiver account, it is not credited. Immediately what you are doing? You are connected to the customer care or you created one service ticket, right? So based on your service ticket, immediately PhonePe support team is supporting to you and assist you and resolve the issues. Same way, if you are joining as a support consultant in IT company, okay, so you are investigating the issue and providing the solutions to business. So where they are struggling, what is the resolution? That's the support project related. So this is what the simple duties and roles. But 1 year implementation project duration is 1 year. Support project related may be dependent on their agreement, dependent on company and support company agreement, right? It's dependent on 3 years or 4 years. Very simple, right? So this is the major roles and responsibilities if you join as a SCM functional consultant, either implementation project or support project. Okay, now let's come. What are the different types of positions, position roles in SCM career? Right. First, if you are a fresher, you are joining as an associate consultant, 0 to 2 years. Right. What is your major duties and responsibilities? It's very simple. Senior functional consultants are collecting the information. You just want to prepare one document and doing some configurations and testing that configurations, how it is working. For example, some electricians comes to your home and repair something. You are testing, right? Same way, senior functional consultants are getting the requirements. You are just preparing some documentations with a format. Okay, with the format and doing the configurations, setups. Configurations means setups and testing how it is working as per the business requirement. That's the associate consultant, functional consultant. So there is some specialized duties are there, functional consultant, 2 to 5 years. Okay, they are also doing same thing. Okay, so they are working with 2 modules or 3 modules sometimes as for the business, or as for the implementation company responsibilities. Okay, then senior functional consultant, 5 to 8 years. Right, they are involving with the trainings. They are providing the training to business users. They are collecting the data from the business and participated on the workshops, business workshops, and getting any changes are there, right? Getting that requirements from the business. Some additional duties if you are a senior functional consultant. Next, lead consultant who are leading for the um, different wings. For example, if you are joining as a lead consultant, so SCM related technical team is one, and SCM related three functional consultants are there, or some a techno functional team is there, right? You are leading this team regarding for the project improvement updates, right? To track their duties, whatever the on-time deliveries. That's the lead consultant related. Manager, you already know the manager related, right? So this training is up to senior functional consultants. I don't want to promise you, right? A lead functional consultant, lead consultant. This training is 100% helpful. I don't promise you. Why? Because there is a number of things on the lead consultant. He can deliver for finance, he can deliver for HCM, he can deliver for SCM. I'm giving only for SCM related. I'm not touching for any HCM or finance or CRM. But lead consultant is touching all these things. Okay, so this training is from associate consultant basic to senior functional consultant advanced. So I train you in between of these 3 roles. Okay, don't expect a lead consultant and manager related. Okay, so this is what the positions, job positions in the hierarchy of IT market once you are joining as a functional consultant, depending on your experience. Okay, so the positions are decided. Now, types of projects. Types of projects. We'll see here types of projects. Okay, implementation projects are there, support projects are there, enhancement projects are there. So implementation project, obviously it is dependent on how much size of the entities. Size of the entities. For example, Reliance, they have a multiple warehouses, multiple entities. Reliance Gas, Reliance Stores, Reliance Fresh, Reliance Digital. Lot of entities are there. Maybe it will take minimum 1 year or 1.5 years, depending on the business size. Okay, so in the implementation project, same. What is our roles and responsibilities? Getting the requirements from the businesses. Okay, preparing the documentations and testing that requirements once the configurations are completed, and providing the documents to the business users. That's the implementation consultant related projects. What's our key roles and responsibilities? Okay, the terminology is very easy. Oracle terminology also very easy. Implementation related, support related, right? Getting the requirements, right? Configuration, setups, and testing. These all are common words, right? I'm not using any high level IT technical words. I'm using very simple technical words. Even if you are expected a lot of theory related words, even I'm not a fit on this. Okay, so whatever the words I'm using, same the business is using same words. Testing, configurations, requirements, right? So planning, these are the common words. Data. Okay, there is no any IT related separate language, no language here, no Python, no Java, no nothing. The language is only for Oracle Fusion application. So where you can do your configurations as for the business requirement and testing that requirements, how it is working. That's all. We don't want to uh, talk about the high level IT market. Right. I don't know how we can communicate IT language. No IT language, only one language. If you are good at English, basic, at least. Right. So whatever the communication is comes from the business, right? If you are understanding, that's good. Okay. If you are not understanding, let's practice. Okay. These three months of training, I'm giving complete business word terminology. If you are habituated that, then you are easily surviving in this application level. Even I am not an expert on this. Every day I'm taking a sessions. Every day I'm doing my work, right? Hours and hours. So based on that, I'm getting this. Right. So initially it will be difficult. Even you join for this Oracle Fusion or like Microsoft or any SAP or anything, the terminology must be habituated. Okay. So implementation consultant, clear duties, support consultant, right? If it is a support project, so right, whenever there is any production related issues, you are investigating that and you are providing the resolutions. Okay. Enhancements or rollouts. Enhancements means if any, for example, Reliance is starts their Reliance digital warehouse in Bangalore, right? It is newly added, right? So it must be configured into the application level also. Okay, in such a scenario, some enhancements are, sometimes we need to work on that enhancements and rollouts. Rollouts means business is implemented last time only for inventory. Now business is asking, yes, I am good for procurement. Can you please start to work on the procurement module for implementation? Right, already it is there on the production. They are interested to implement. Simple. You are taking a training from our institute for SCM related modules. Okay. Now I'm starting with manufacturing also. You are joining a manufacturing, right? That's a rollout. Okay. So there is different implementation projects, support projects, enhancements, and rollouts. Okay. So So our training is giving complete solution for all this implementation. If it is implementation project, how you can work on that. If it is a support project, how you are resolving the issues. If it is enhancements or rollouts, how you can work on the enhancements or rollout are nothing but implementation only. Okay, implementation. Now, simple enhancements and rollers means some add-ons. You already constructed a house. You need a one more floor above of your house. After completion of your house, after 2 years or 3 years, you are thinking about I'm planning for one more floor. Then you are adding that, right? Same way, enhancements or rollouts also same. Okay. Now, what is the training syllabus copy? I'm not taking much on this training syllabus copy. Here you can see, right? So we are provided the complete solutions of this SCM, these modules level: inventory, product management, procurement, order management, and costing. We already know the inventory, product management, procurement, order management, costing. Okay. So these are the core modules. Okay. If you know these modules, then you will understanding other supply chain management modules like a planning or manufacturing. If you don't know these modules, it's very difficulty to understanding for other modules. Why? Because that module's implementation is comes from this basic, right? So that is the reason we provided training on core modules, right? Any SCM project, they must be implemented any two of these modules in their project, in their business. So that is the reason we added only for core modules. We have a multiple modules are there, 3 or 4 modules are there, manufacturing and planning. Okay, we are not dealing this. Okay, it's a separate wing. So if you need a syllabus copy, training syllabus copy, okay. So this is the training syllabus copy. So how much time for each module? Step by step. Sorry. You'll see here inventory, product management, procurement, order management, and costing, some of the technical related things. Right. Each module, how much time, and what is the duration, everything I have mentioned here. On time, we provided the delivery. If any, some enhancements are there, some new AI agent features or Redwood features, in such a scenario, 1 or 2 sessions on extra. Okay, but not less on this. Right. We can share the syllabus copy. If anybody is want to see this, we can share the syllabus copy. You can go through that. Just requested your admins. They will send you this document, right? Complete document. So what topics we are completely dealing in depth as a SCM functional consultant, what needs to required. Everything is mentioned here. Right. So that's the syllabus related. Okay. Now application related. Let's coming to the application related. So what is application? Which application you are working? This is the application. Right. So this is the application. So once you have joined this training, we can share this server. Right. This server access will be provided you up to 1 year. So this is the server. You will see here. For example, if business want to create an item, or you are the functional consultant, you want to create an item. So how this look and feel, let me tell you from starting. So this is the user login, right? Username and password, same like that our bank accounts. Okay, click on here next. So once you click on this, so this application home page comes like this. Okay, now business want to create one item. So for example, one item. So what is that item? Product management. So product management is dealing with product related, right? Product creations, item creation, each and everything. For example, let's take a refrigerator. Refrigerators images. Let's take small image. Okay, I'm taking this. Anything is fine. I'm just giving one example how it is work. I think washing machine. We'll take washing machine. Already washing machine. Now click on this product management, product information management. Click on here, task list, create item. Create item. So I'm taking an organization, right? So item class, very simple, right? See, I'm not writing any code to developing this item. I'm just selecting some options. These options also customized options. So what is that? For example, washing machine, right? Item and item description, same like this. Here's the smart refrigerators, right? Same item and item description. So if you want to add image of this item, click on here. Okay, click on this. See, this is the washing machine. See, washing machine item. Right. After this, so whatever the warehouses are processing this item, I'm adding that warehouses. For example, Reliance Hyderabad. So this is the inventory organization. Okay. Just a minute. So here association is there, right? Association. If you click on this, inventory organizations. Inventory means warehouse. We are associating this item to warehouses. So once we associated this to warehouse, automatically this item transactions are eligibility on this inventory organization. What is the inventory? Now product is created, right? Washing machine. Now, so business want to transfer this material. Just click on supply chain execution, inventory management. Click on this. So what is the organization? Select here, which organization? So these transactions are performed by the businesses, right? So click on here. And just a minute, I'm creating one miscellaneous transaction for on-hand quantity. Just now we created, right? This item. So on-hand quantity is 0. If on-hand quantity is 0, how the material is transferred from one sub-inventory to another sub-inventory? It's very difficult, right? So washing machine. Now you'll see the item comes to here. So what is the sub-inventory? So stores level, the on-hand quantity, like 100 on-hand quantity is increasing here. So this will be performed by the business, right? So for performing this smooth transaction as a functional consultant, you can do all these configurations. So once the configurations are completed, then only the business can transfer this material successfully. Okay, click on submit. Now, what is the on-hand quantity? So total on-hand quantity is, you can click on here, manage item quantity, washing machine. Okay, now you'll see washing machine in Hyderabad warehouse. Total on-hand quantity is 100. Right. So business is performing like this. So now the business is transfer the material from one sub-inventory to another sub-inventory. For example, first floor to second floor. So the washing machines are transfer, like create sub-inventory transfer. Click on here, sub-inventory transfer. Select a line level. Which item they are transferring? Washing machine. From which sub-inventory? Already 100 quantity is there. From store sub-inventory to, they are transferring to some staging sub-inventory. Staging means before shipping the material. How much quantity? 50 quantity. So the reason is stock adjustment. Where is that? Yeah, stock adjustment or stock return. Click on this submit. Khatam. Right. There is a multiple transactions here, like sub-inventory transfers, transfer orders, multiple transactions. Okay. So now click on manage item quantity. So click on this. Now this item on hand quantity is total 100 in this organization. In this organization level, again the two sub-inventories, 50 is one sub-inventory, 50 is one more sub-inventory. This is what the business is doing, transactions in the application level. So before going to the business, you need to configure this inventory organization. What is this? Reliance Hyderabad. Okay, once Reliance Hyderabad inventory or warehouse is set up this application level, by using this organization, business is transfer the material, business is receive the material, business is shipping the material. Right. Okay, this is the way how we are performing. Okay, this is inventory and product management. Let's coming to the procurement. Where is procurement? From here. Procurement. So this is the procurement. Okay, so in this procurement, there is a negotiations, supplier setups. Now I want to create one supplier. Okay, so click on here, create a supplier. Supplier is the main person, right? For example, Reliance level, no washing machines, right? There is a washing machine, stock is not available. Immediately what they are doing? Reliance is not manufacturing anything. Immediately they are getting material from the IFB, or like they are getting material from the Samsung supplier, who is the local dealers, right? They are getting the material. So in the procurement level, for example, I want to create one supplier. Click on this, create supplier. What is this? IFB, Hyderabad supplier. He is supplying the material to Reliance. Okay, I created this supplier. So what is the country of this supplier? India. Click on create. So IFB Hyderabad supplier is supplying the material to Reliance. Address. What is the address of this? Click on here. Okay. So why I'm explaining all these things, you are not entering any coding related functionality. It's like how you are saving your contact number in your phone. Same, the data entry related. Now I'm searching with IFB washing Hyderabad. Washing machines Hyderabad related address. Maheshwar. Yeah. So automatically all the address is populated. Address name. IFB Hyderabad. So it's address name. For example, if you want to search RTL or SCM, immediately you are getting address, right? So how this address is populated? Same address we are searching here. Automatically it is populated. Now what is the address purpose? Order. So this supplier is order purpose and RFQ, biddings, anything, right? Site. He is the person who is take care about the purchase orders related. IFB Hyderabad site. Save and close. Okay. So this supplier creation is our duty. I'm not writing any code here. I'm not entering anything. I'm just giving some setups. Okay. The client is the client BU. I am taking one client BU. Client BU means who is purchasing this material. Okay. Save and close. Who is the contact person? So in this address, who is the contact person? If, for example, we are getting some material from the supplier, who is the contact person if any damages or anything is there? The contact related, supplier contact related. Okay. IRB. So last name is Hyderabad. I'm just giving this. Okay, is the administrative contact. Any Gmail. IRB@gmail.com. These all functionalities are any difficulty functionality, email, last name, first name. There is no any IT terminology, right? It's all about common terminology. Now save and close. Atom supplier is created successfully. Supplier is created successfully. Now click on save and close. Okay. So let's see if supplier is created or not. Click on manage supplier. Right. IFB supplier. Washing machine. Now I'll see. Supplier is created successfully by using this supplier. So what business is doing? The business is, for example, no washing machines in the Reliance Hyderabad. Now they want to create a one purchase order, right? So they are clicking on this purchasing, right? And create a one purchase order and getting the material from the supplier, right? Let's see, supplier is created just now, right? IFB supplier. Let's see, the supplier is comes at the time of purchase order or not. Requisition BU is this purchase order. Who is the supplier? IFB supplier. Now the supplier. So whatever you created that supplier, right? This supplier is comes here successfully. See, he is the buyer who is purchasing this material. So click on here. Okay. So what material we are purchasing from this supplier? Washing machines. Let's see that. Okay. So this is all about header information. Click on here. So line information, nothing but. So what material we are purchasing from this supplier? Washing machine. Just now we created one item, right? Washing machine. Just query this. Right, washing machine. So from the product management, we created this item, washing machine. How much quantity is purchasing from this supplier? 10 quantity. What is the base price? For example, $1,000. Okay, $1,000. Yes, the total purchasing amount, order amount is this. Once supplier is supplied this material, the organization is received this material. So this headquarters or location is received this material. Once material is received from this supplier, organization is processing the payments. This is what the P2P cycle, right? From the procurement. Okay, so you are not working any coding functionality. Right, now the business is successfully using this supplier and creating a purchase order by using this item. So within half an hour, I completed all the inventory configurations and procurement related and product management. Multiple functionality I work on here. Right. So in real time also, the application and navigations are same. Business application is different. Demo application is different. No, the navigations and everything is same. Everything is same. Okay, that's the procurement related. Where is order management? Order management. This is order management. So what is the main purpose of this order management? Sales related, right? Sales related. I want to create a sales order. So click on here. Now, so there is a customer. I am the customer. I visited to Reliance Hyderabad shopping mall, right? So I purchased this washing machine. So immediately the Reliance Hyderabad employees create a one sales order, right? Create a order. So click on this. Okay. So which business unit is processing this? Entering the customer details. Customer details. And here, so what is the item? So which item I am purchasing from here? I think there is some error. Okay, order promising. I think this user, we don't have a permission. So that is the reason system is not showing this. Anyway, so the item related. So the customer is order for washing machine. Immediately they are entering this washing machine. And what is the shipping location? Customer shipping location. So the customer is getting the material from the Reliance Hyderabad inventory organization. This is what the sales related. So this order management related, a complete order management related module is giving complete solution of how to processing the sales related functionality. So whatever the requirements which is comes from the business, so this order management is giving the complete solution for business requirements. Right. The final one is costing. So the costing is comes under the supply chain execution. You'll see here cost accounting. The cost accounting, which account is debited, which account is credited. Okay, see, for example, you are selling laptops. You are selling a laptops. I am purchasing laptops from you. So my account 30,000 is debited. In your account 30,000 is credited, but your inventory value is debited. What is the value? Your stock value, right? Previously 10 quantity is there. After you purchased the material, one quantity is debited from your stock, right? So the item is credited from my side and amount is debited from my side. Amount is credited to supplier. So where we can do all these type of debit and credit related distributions, that will be comes from here, cost management. Right? Simple application is very easy, very friendly, right? You don't need to use any too much of word functionalities. Order management, procurement, right? So product management and the procurement. Supply chain execution is the inventory management. Supply chain, anyway, we are already professionals on the supply chain management, right? So we know the supply execution is the inventory management, right? If you want to do any configurations in the system level, setup and maintenance is the ultimate functionality where we can do all the business requirement configurations. So anyway, in the training level, we can provide each and everything step by step from starting to ending, right? Everything we can explain with the real-time business scenarios. No need to worry about that. Okay, so this is what application related familiarity. Okay, so this application, right? What we are practicing here, same application in the business also, right? You are working on the same application, but the requirements are different. Requirements are different. Okay. So based on the requirement, we are working on this application with the configurations and testings, everything. That's what the application related familiarity. Right. So that's what today's a simple demo. Right. What is application? What is your roles and responsibilities? What is the functional positions on this Oracle Fusion? Right. So, so based on your positions, what is the salaries and everything yesterday already discussed. Right. This is what simple familiarity of this application. Now the training access services. Right. Very clear. Every topic-wise introduction and interview questions we are provided on the training level. Right. Every topic. Interviews and questions. Introduction. For example, we are dealing today with inventory organization creation. Immediately we are giving the material on that. Right. What is inventory organization? What are the interview questions? Okay, that's the one thing. And recording video access. Lifelong. We don't have any restrictions. Right. So you can get only for 8 months, you can get only for 6 months. Right. After 6 months, you must be pay additionally and get the access. No, we don't have any such a mechanism. We are very liberal. So we are giving everything with candidate perspective. Right, recording videos access will be provided once session is completed. For example, today 8:30 to 9:30 you are not attending for this session. Immediately within half an hour, the recording session is uploaded on the drive folder. Drive folder is like this. Okay, let me show you. Now the batch is going on. Right, implementation documents. So this is the documents, interview FAQ questions. See, interview questions, inventory. Inventory is the first module, right? Immediately, the video is uploaded here, a drive folder. This drive folder access will be provided your email ID. So you can download also. You have an option called download. We are not restricted to download option. You can download. Why? Because this is an open market. Okay, if we restricted here, you are searching on the Google how to download the restricted videos. Why we are doing all those things? Okay, right. We are not restricted anything. Immediately after session is completed, the recording session is uploaded here. You can download. Okay. So this is the one type of service and the server access, this server. So this server access will be provided up to 1 year. If you are purchasing this server from outside, every month they are charging with 1,000 rupees every month. Okay, so this server will be provided up to 1 year. After 1 year, if you want, you can purchase nominal like 1,000 rupees per month. Okay, this is the one. And implementation documents and support. Same implementation and documents. You are seeing here implementation documents. So there is a multiple implementation documents are there, but once the module is completed, we can upload it all the documents from here. Right, implementation documents and support. Then resume development. Say for example, 2 modules are completed, inventory and procurement. Immediately you are asking for, sir, we need a resume. And my friend is referred to me their companies. Then we are ready to prepare your resumes with the beautiful formats. No need to worry about that. Let me show you a simple. So we make your resume like this. So whatever the trending openings on the market, sir, we prepared same like this and we are provided you. Okay. So simple resume development. Then job and interview assistance. This is optional. Why? Because this is not included on the training. So if anybody needs job and interview related assistance, we are providing job assistance and job support also. That's optional, dependent on. For example, you trained very well in these 3 months, right? You don't need anything. Job and interview support. You can crack your job easily, right? Then query assistance, we are always providing the query assistance. We don't want to be any hesitated. Directly, you can message to me, sir, this is the issue. So this is what I'm getting the error. Immediately, we are working on that and giving the solutions. Okay, that's what the complete training accesses and services, what we are providing. And the training batch, you already know that. So 13th onwards, from 13th, tomorrow is the last demo. 3 demos, right? Tomorrow is the last demo, and immediately we are starting a regular batch. Okay, we don't have any delays. Immediately we are starting the regular batches. If anybody want to join, right, you immediately contact your admins. Contact your admins. There is a this batch we have some discounts. Some discounts are there. Okay, you just contact your admins. They are discussing about discounts also. It's only for this batch. Okay, so the training fees is obviously 20,000, but there is a discounts are going on this year, this batch especially. If you need to discuss more on this, you can contact your admins immediately. The batch timings is very clear, 8:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Okay, so tomorrow is the last demo. The same link is for tomorrow's session also. Tomorrow we'll discuss about that. The clear, complete familiarity of the application, and as well as for what additional supply chain management accesses you are getting, each and everything we'll discuss tomorrow demo session. Okay, so that's what for today's demo. If you have any queries, if you have any inquiry related discussions, now I'm stopping the record. Let's go for your discussion.